Hi, welcome to Shalo Mystic. I'm so happy to have you here. If you just discovered this channel, very warm welcome. Here we explore tarot, love, relationship, spiritual guidance, and energies surrounding your journey. This reading is for Pisces. We're going to be looking into your love life. For the month of June 2026, we'll explore the current energies, what may unfold in your romantic connection, any challenges, present and future energy, and potential outcome. Please remember the tarot readings are general and may not resonate with every Pisces watching. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Trust in your own intuitions. If you enjoy this reading, don't forget to like, subscribe, and become part of the Shiloh Mystic family. Now, Pisces, let's dive into your reading for the month of June and see what the spirits want you to know. And the cards are for the past, it's Ace of Swords, present, Moon, challenge or obstacle is Two of Pentacles, and the future is Eight of Pentacles, and the outcome is King of Swords. Let's pull up the clarifier. Clarifier for the past energy for Ace of Swords is Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ace of Wands, and Two of Pentacles. And for the present moon, the clarifiers are Sun, Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Fool, and Six of Pentacles. And for the obstacles, Two of Pentacles, the cards are Seven of Pentacles, Magician, Nine of Wands, and Ten of Cups. And for the future, the clarifiers are for Eight of Pentacles is Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and Four of Cups. And the outcome, clarifier for the King of Swords is Six of Cups, Moon, Six of Wands, and Eight of Cups. Let's understand what the universe has to say. Right. Pisces. Starting with the Ace of Swords with the past position. Earlier, when this connection came into picture, you were clear about your intentions. You know that you wanted to be victorious, irrespective of what of the differences, rockiness that you would have to deal with. So you had this sense of clarity. You saw that things would be flourishing. You knew that, this is something can be victorious. And also the kind of, the old things, the old patterns or something that is kind of, when the time comes by, you can get over something that is not very relevant or something that is getting old. You felt what the differences things were around. You could get over them, like just like these leaves. That whatever does not belong, does not relate to the bond, will fall out. So in whatever the differences you saw initially, also, you felt you can get over it or you can overcome them. The rockiness that we see, that's something that there was a clarity that things can be built. The things can be built in terms of celebration or a milestone. This could be about an engagement or a marriage or something that brings you to idea of thinking that this relationship had a stability where you can celebrate about it. You are holding it against your heart dearly. You see this 4 and 4 here? The 4 and 4, it also talks about this really mattered to you on a personal level. There was also a sense of attraction. This connection can give me the stability and something that you want to protect, that is more or less like a treasure to you, because there is also a sense of attraction, the stability to keep up to things. Four generally talks about the stability here. You found them in you. We found them in this particular connection here. And the Two of Pentacles, you had to juggle the responsibility, intentions, thoughts. You know that when things are not okay, just like these waves here, the patterns, you were like willing to juggle the situation, try to understand, adapt, bring a sense of balance into the situation here. So you stepped into this relationship with a lot of hope, a lot of care, hoping for a bigger things to happen. Presently, we see in the moon there is a lot of confusion. Again, you see that this we symbolize with the things that they don't belong will fall off. Similar to this, this makes you sad because of whatever you thought is something that is very still clouded. You don't know what's happening, what needs to be done. Whether you offering love here, whether you offering something, you know, does it make any better? Does that evolve the situation? We also have the moon, sorry, the sun. That's very contradictory energy that is present here. At one point, you want to hide out things or you don't want to talk about things that does not go well. There are things that has come to your knowledge. So there is hope. There is also confusion. There is sense of clarity, but something that feels still you need to dissect and try to understand. So for that, you want to either communicate, figure out, because there's a huge urge. The Knight of Cups also talks about, something instant and also very inconsistently you're thinking because you have two conflicting energies here. What do you do? Whether you talk about the things that kind of you want a clarity on, you let the confusion settle in, or whether you take a step forward and go ahead with the risk. Whether you have equal give and take here or not, whether you want to overgive in the situation, you have tried it all, and then you're still trying to understand what is that you can do in this situation here, because the moon energy that we have here, you're willing to overextend yourself in this place. So we see that from the past, the clarifiers is Two of Pentacles. So we see that also being an obstacle because we're juggling way too many things. You're not willing to give up on the position that you wanted a happy union or a marriage or a family, a children, or the bringing the family together. You had a huge hope that was set in. But now that itself, you sense things can be moved. You feel that you have the resources, you have the knowledge, you have the ability to make things happen here. But you have been investing the time, and all of these times becoming a hurdle because it's now you're thinking, is this waste of time now? There is no sense of clarity here. Yeah. And also, whatever clarity you have, do you want to go about acting on it or do you still wait on it? Because all you're doing is to juggle. There is no stability here because that's the stability that we are looking for with these double fours. So coming with that energy, for the future we have Eight of Pentacles. And again, you see the Four of Pentacles here. You know this Eight of Pentacles in the future. You would have to work on things. If not, work on all the issues that you have observed in the past. And it may not happen immediately, but that's something a gradual step that you have to take. Up until then, with all the confusion, you still feel trapped. You don't know what to do, whether to accept what is already being presented to you or to look for something more. Because in this current, the future energy, you feel that whatever the connection is, it's not very fulfilling. Either you kind of feel that you have to keep on pushing forward here. You have to be the one to carry forward this entire situation altogether. There is sense of loss, irrespective of whatever you're trying to do. It's not matching. What you're receiving is not something that you can be okay with. This makes you feel left out. This makes you feel dissatisfied. You can't stay connected. At the end of the day, it's making you feel paralyzed. But even after that, you are willing to work through this, even if it is a step by step process. And even if it has to take time, you have braved up. You are kind of ready to go about understanding things here. Also, the outcome, we have King of Swords. This King of Swords talks about, again, we see the moon. So the present energy is still reflecting that confusion is still there. You want to take control over the confusion or the situation about how the persons are dealing with you, whether you stick around or go ahead and move on. But there's a sense of familiarity, comfort, and this is also somebody talks about, your ex and the kind of familiarity and the comfort that they have given you that kind of made you feel seen in this overall situation. And that's why you are attaining to the position only thinking from your head, not realizing your emotions. That becomes a bit harder here. We do see that you have been waiting. That's an obstacle here. You wanted something long term. You wanted something stable. You also wanted something you are not willing to give up. Even though whatever the obstacles all are coming through, you have been trying really very hard to stand up for yourself. Even though in one part of you feel that okay, you have to take a step forward from what is not serving you. It's good to walk away. If the past connection does not make you feel validated, does not make you feel that does not let go of the confusions here and all sorts of illusion that gets created. I don't know what is right or wrong, but you also see the moon card resembles like a sun. You feel you have a clarity. You don't. This will shake up the entire foundation. So here, the cards, initial card, the past starts with Ace of Swords, and the outcome is King of Swords. The spirit is showing a journey from realization to conclusion. In the past, something became very clear to you that what you wanted. And you recognized the value. There was a potential for attraction. This connection was significant. But recognizing something that what to do, it was two different things because of the moon and the sun. Both are present here. You had this, childlike energy. That's the present. You just want to take that, go ahead and take this carefree nature, take the next step. Irrespective of whatever is happening, you're willing to just put in more energy, more effort, just so that these issues or hurdle can be fixed. That's your willingness to overcome things. Recognize something and knowing what to be done, it's a two different thing here. Throughout the reading, we see that repeatedly the energies are, there's energy of juggling here, waiting, adapting to the situation overall, and trying to understand what is happening around you. The Two of Pentacles here appears twice. This is from the past, and this is the obstacle. So this shows that there is a same challenge that is continued throughout this journey. This is not a new problem. This is a kind of a repeated cyclic problem. Do you see the infinity symbol here? This is going on. Whatever you're dealing with, if you have a hope and you have been let down, you want to put in more energy, more effort, because you have the final goal or the idea about wanting to achieve the stability and you want to safeguard this connection. So you're literally struggling way too hard than you should be struggling. And also, you still, in the future energy, you want to work on this. You don't want to give up, irrespective of however things the situation as turning out to be a challenge. So the challenge has never been whether this mattered to you. The challenge is about figuring out what to do with something that mattered so much for you. You're willing to put in so much, but how do you fix it? I'm sorry that you're going through this. I know this is a lot of a mental stress that you have to deal with. Then again, we saw that the moon is also appearing twice here. One in the present energy and next in the outcome. So the confusion, uncertainty, and unanswered questions have become one of the central themes here. However, there is what is interesting about this moon is the energies around it in the each time is different. In the present, this energy is surrounded by the sun. There's a movement that can be like movement and wishing to take risk, and you're trying to seek balance in this connection here. There's a clarity that we're trying to emerge, but also in the outcome. It's just besides the King of Swords here and the Six of Wands. This suggests that there's eventually a recognition, understanding that you need to see things for what they truly are. This confusion itself may not disappear overnight. The relationship with that confusion kind of changes. Instead of endlessly sitting in it, you began demanding answers for it. So we do see that this feels less like a story about about a love being gained or lost. This is more about you reaching your personal threshold. You don't know what to do. You're getting frustrated. You see hope, attraction, desire for something stable. And you continue to invest, adapting to things, trying to make things work and see what is unfolding. But as the things progress, you shift focus from emotion to clarity. So we do see the Eight of Pentacle here shows the effort, while the King of Swords kind of shown the discernment here. The kind of messages seems to be that June is asking you to stop surviving only on the potential. You're just you're not caring about yourself, irrespective of whether this is emotional satisfactory or not, whether this is straining you mentally here, making you feel trapped. It also has an impact on your finances, your peace of mind, your emotional cups are not being filled. But this is not, even though it is not serving this situation or your mm, emotional needs, you're still willing to work on it. Whether this collection moving forward becomes more balanced or does it reveal the limitation, the month pushes you towards a very strong understanding of where you actually stand. So the greatest transformation here is not necessarily in this connection itself, but it is willing to seek the truth, demand clarity, make the decisions based on what is real rather than what is merely hoped for here. So if you look at this shadow side of the spread, there's a biggest warning that this is becoming a trap in cycle of uncertainty for too long. The moon, which is appearing twice here, and we do see two of pentacle appearing twice. Seven of Pentacles is here, and Eight of Swords is here. In the outcome. Sorry, that's in the future and all of these are pointing towards a pattern of waiting, analyzing, questioning, trying to figure things out before taking a step forward. It is not on the connection itself. That's you remaining in this current limbo that we see. So if you continue to invest your energy into understanding something without eventually asking, whether that understanding is leading towards real progress, there is a tendency to keep visiting this. You'll be stuck in this loop. The the longer you are in the same loop, it's you feel more trapped. So the obstacle of loops have to end. You have to find a way out. Either it's to clarity or understanding, or it's just a sense of exhaustion. So if you're hoping for a different answer will appear while you are carrying this emotional weight of the situation will continue to keep growing. So whether this energy appears to be heading towards accountability and truth is something that you have to figure out, because Eight of Pentacles here and the King of Swords, the outcome, so the outcome and the future energy becomes very important in the assumptions. The connection can no longer survive only on hope, only by you giving from your end, because it has a hope and potential and attraction from your end. So when you think what it could be, you're looking for a happy family here, or something long term, reliable, something stable. So learn the difference between the dedication and overextending yourself, whether it's your postponement or you're kind of being patient for too long and trying to keep on managing, adapting to things. So protect a connection or whether you're carrying alone. So both have to be on the same, at least willing to extend same courtesy towards each other. Spirit seems to be asking you to pay attention, not only what you feel, but also but consistently being shown to you through action, effort, and reciprocity. Don't settle for something that makes you feel there is hope. Based on that, you're just gonna be functioning. So, Pisces, this is what I have for you for the month of June 2026. If this reading resonated with you, do let me know in the comment section below. Remember, these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what does not. Trust your intuition above everything else. So if you're new to Shiloh Mystics, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on the future readings. For any personal reading, you can reach out to my email address that is mentioned in the description below. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and take care of yourself, stay grounded. I'll see you again in the next reading. Until then, sending you love, light, clarity, and many blessings. Bye, Pisces. Take care.